Yo, what it do? Been a couple of days, sorry. I know I'm always apologizing because I don't be doing these videos every day, and I'm really trying to get on it because I don't like to disappoint. I don't like to slack. I'm not a slacker. Sometimes my life gets a little bit cloudy in my head. Always running around, always doing things, and sometimes I get a little clouded and um, I get blocked from a lot of things that I want to talk about. Like even now, like I can think about a lot of things that I want to talk about, but it just be all over the place. So the last couple of days, um, man, it's been real interesting. Um, I go through so much in a day that I don't even remember. I don't even remember like some of the stuff that be going on. I know yesterday I was going in the trunk of my car and was putting some stuff in the trunk of my car. It's kind of like cleaning stuff out, and I went to take the key out, and the key just broke in the trunk. I didn't really use that much force or anything. It just kind of broke off in the trunk, and the same key. So I just purchased this car for a couple $100, probably the beginning of the year, and so I only had one key to it, and yeah, I should have got another key made. Long story short, this key that broke off in the trunk is the ignition key, so it's the same. Ignition key is the same as the trunk key. I was, I don't know, kind of frustrated. Kind of is not even a word. Very frustrated because I don't have any money to, be paying a locksmith to come out. I think the lowest that I found was like 200 bucks. Someone said that they would do it, but that's what they do. They'll quote you $200, and then they be like, "Oh, some more stuff." So I don't know. We don't know. When I get some money, I'll figure it out. So I've just been getting around the best way that I can since yesterday. But man, this morning was pretty challenging as well. Um, so yesterday I didn't get to really do as much stuff that I wanted to do. This morning I go to I'm on probation for DUI. I don't think I've shared that, but yeah, I'm on probation for a DUI. So I've been on probation for about a little bit over a year, and I had to do 18 months. I don't know exactly when I'll get off. I think in a couple of months. But I get to probation this morning, and 8 o'clock when they open, I'm like, I got to get this out the way so I can start focusing on other things. I went to go to the carryout and do some things, and so yeah, I was there at 8 o'clock in the morning. And this morning, the early bird got screwed. The early bird did not get the worm this morning. So I get there, and my P my oh I get there, and I'm there at 8 o'clock, and everybody's standing outside. It's at 8 o'clock. 8:06, 8:07, 8:10 gets there. Lady finally walks up, and I'm kind of boisterous, so I'm like, why is this? Ain't this like a state-owned facility? Something, I don't know. I just feel like that it's unacceptable for the probation office to not be open, the doors not be open at 8 o'clock. I just felt it unacceptable, and I was flabbergasted. But anyway, I held my tongue, didn't say much. We go upstairs. When you go upstairs in the probation office, um, it's a security guard there, wands you down, and you go in. If you got a backpack, you leave it there, or he goes to your backpack or whatever. I got my backpack with me, so we walk up there. He's late. Now, it was raining this morning, but regardless, you know what I'm saying, I'm still be on time. But he wasn't there. So one of the guys, and this security guard's always, when I've been in there, he's always joking around with all the clients, everybody that's in there. Like he's just he's like one of those little jokey security guards. And then I guess this morning somebody said something to him. It's like, "Oh, you're late." You know what I'm saying? just mentioning that he was late, and he had an attitude. He's like, I ain't on probation. That kind of blew me. I didn't say nothing because he wasn't talking to me, but it just kind of blew me like, whoa. So I took that so many different ways to where, like, I'm like, you laughing and joking with these probationers, but when somebody mentions something about you being late, jokingly, oh, it's now you're saying it in a way where you looking down on people that's on probation, and it was just his whole attitude about it, and it just blew me, right? So a couple guys was like, dang, what's up with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. So we get in there, 8:45. I haven't made a payment, and I'm about to get off probation, so I need to have all my payments in at least a month before I get off. So I noticed a dude was getting some envelopes, and so I went up to the desk and I got some envelopes. So the lady was like, "Who you here waiting on?" And I was like, "Miss Such and Such." Can't say her name, won't say her name on here, but my probation officer gave her my probation officer's name. She was like, "So you know that she don't really start taking people till 9:30." And I'm like, "Okay, but I ain't never know that. I've been on probation for over a year. I ain't never known that and maybe I always came before 9:30. I don't know, but I'm like, how am I supposed to know that she don't take people till 9:30? Y'all open at 8. So I'm blown, right? Because I got stuff to do. And everybody in there was late. I'm talking about people just nonchalant. Like, anybody that know me, like, I'm all about, you know what I'm saying, being on time. Just, you know what I'm saying, your work is your work. You know what I'm saying? Like, people laughing, joking, you know what I'm saying? We got all these people sitting out here in this lobby. They got stuff to do. They got places to go. People anxious. And it's just like, it's a poor example of how a probationer should be. Because if I'm late for an appointment, then you'll be quick to put a warrant out for me, or do this or do that, and I just don't, you know what I'm saying? I just felt like it was poor business. It was poor. It wasn't, it was a lack of. Every time I've been in there, I feel like it's a lack of professional being, just a lack of being professional. It's just a lot of talk about, what's going on at home and all that, laughing, joking, eating. And it's just to me, it's kind of like a joke or whatever. But then when you go into their office, they got an attitude and all this every single time that I went in there. So 8:45, I'm like, all right, then I leave. I go to Dunkin' Donuts, get me a coffee. Go get my coffee. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, I'm trying to make a video. I was going to make a video, but then I was just kind of like, I was irritated, and I didn't want to make a video like that. So, anyway, I went back in, sat. 9:32, I'm up, and I'm like, yo, is Miss Such and Such here? I don't know if she here, but she don't. This is another lady. She's at the desk. She don't start taking people till about 10 to 10:30. I'm like, whoa. The lady that was here before told me 9:30. So now I'm blown. So now I'm mad. I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? So she like, I see a note here that says she ain't gonna start taking people till about 10:30. So now I'm cussing, and now I'm mad because I'm like, this is crazy. Yes, I'm belligerent. I'm in there. I'm mad, and I'm just like, this is some bullshit. I left. At some point, the security guard stands up. He's a little dude. I'm like, bruh, sit down, cause you ain't about to do nothing. I'm mad, and I know I'm out of order. I'm totally out of order, but I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. So I go outside. I punch the elevator. Security downstairs. They down there. Say, we thought you fell in the elevator. I dismiss them real quick. Walk outside. I see my probation officer out there. I'm like, yo, why is it that they telling me that you don't see people till 9:30, 10:30, and all this, and I ain't know about this. I've been on probation for a whole year. So she's in her nonchalant attitude, like, Nah, I ain't seeing nobody today. Usually it's 9:30, but I ain't seeing nobody today till 10. I was like, oh yeah. She was like, so what you gonna do? And I was like, she was like, what was you about to do? I was like, I was about to leave because I could be doing something else. And so she was like, well, you do what you want to do. I ain't gonna start seeing people till 10 o'clock. So by this time it's like 9:45, 9:50. So it was. I mean, I might as well wait, right? So I went upstairs. When I walk upstairs, when I go back in, I quickly remember that I just flipped out and everybody's seen it. So the lady at the front desk was like, "Yeah, he cussed me out." So I'm like, "Nah, whoa, 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 whoa! I ain't cuss you out." You know what I'm saying? I'm in my head. I'm thinking like, "Nah, you don't know what being cussed out was." Now I was cussing as I was talking to her, but I was not cussing her out. And so that was my argument. And so my probation officer was like, basically, shut up. If you don't shut up, we're going to get you up out of here and you're not going to get credit for today. And so, yeah, I shut up. And that's what it was. I was the first person that was called. Long story short, I ain't got to report no more. All I got to do is call. But so that was kind of irritating or whatever. But still didn't want or have the need to smoke, drink, none of that. So I'm really proud of that. But yeah, it was that, and then I have to pay electricity at the carryout today, and I'm on a payment plan, and so on the payment plan you can't be late. You gotta pay, you know what I'm saying, what you say you're gonna pay, and you can't be a day late, and you can't be a penny short, or the computer will reject all that, and then they'll come disconnecting the lights at the carryout. So I'm in. I got like $150. My payment plan is $300, so I got $150 in cash on me. My last. That's it. That's all I got. And then I got oh, and then my friend sends me 150 on in Venmo. So I goes down. No. Oh yeah. So I had $177 this morning when I looked at my account. So by the time I get to the carryout, go do some stuff at the carryout, about to leave. By the time I get to the carryout, man, Cardinal Bakery is the bakery. That's the bread company that I go through. They done took their money. They done took like $200 some dollars. So now my business account is negative. I'm like, dang. So now I'm trying to get to Pepco, try to figure out what I'm going to do. Luckily, a friend gave me the money. It's $150 been molded to me. And I got to go through a whole bunch of stuff. Then it's a $5 processing fee that I ain't got. All that, you know what I'm saying? But, it was what it was. I got the situation rectified. And, it's just been a challenging day. And then at the carry out, you know what I'm saying? I just seen some stuff that I didn't like. It was an order that went out that I really didn't like, and I'm mad at myself that I allowed the order to go out. And so it's just been really a frustrating day. So I came home, and you know what I'm saying. A lot of people, I ain't gonna say that. But anyway, I came home, you know what I'm saying, and I read a couple of verses in the Bible, and prayed a little bit, and I feel a little better. You know what I'm saying. But the verses that I read was Habakkuk. Habakkuk is only 3 chapters in the Bible, and I was just reading about his frustration. We look at the world. It's tough living out here in the world, where it seems like the unrighteous or the mean people, the cruel people are winning, and people that's trying to do good is always getting the short end of the stick. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. You know what I'm saying? It's tough seeing people not do nothing, and then the people that's working hard and that's really going at it hard every day, it seemed like, you know what I'm saying, it's hard for us to make ends meet. You know what I'm saying? And so it was just funny that I could relate to how Habakkuk felt. And basically toward the end, toward the end of the second chapter, third chapter of Habakkuk, you know what I'm saying, God kind of gives us that peace, you know what I'm saying, because he's our creator, right? And so, it things that we go through is a test of our faith, you know what I'm saying? And regardless of whatever we go through the worst. We go through more than what the unrighteous and the mean and the hateful person that's knocking somebody over the head or trying to hold somebody back. We go through the righteous ones. They go through a lot because this world is not. It's not. Um, it's not ran by God, unfortunately. And so we living in the devil's world. And if y'all don't believe that, and y'all look around y'all and y'all don't think that the devil runs this world, I don't know. Y'all must be blind because there's nothing godly about this. There's nothing good about what's going on out here. You know what I'm saying? I was born in 1980. And I used to hear people say, "Oh, it's gonna get better. It's gonna be good." I ain't seen nothing get better. I ain't seen nothing get better. Yes, there's some things that's gotten better, but as a whole, us as people, we have not gotten better. Things have not gotten better. People are more irritated. People are more mad. We're more at war than ever. The environment, we got the coronavirus. We got all these sicknesses. It's going on out here. Every single day I'm hearing about somebody got cancer. It's not good. You know what I'm saying? We got to make the best of it until things change. And things will change, and God promises that. So I am humbled by the scriptures that I read tonight, and I'm humbled just by living every day and having a close relationship with God. And, you know, I urge y'all to have a close relationship with God because he does provide that peace. Today, I was upset at my partner tonight. And I was really surprised at how I handled it because normally I'm yelling at the top of my lungs. And, you know, I thought that I would be a lot more edgy without cutting out a lot of the things that I've cut out of my life. And I wasn't. And, you know, that's my brother. And I think that I handled the situation very well. I had to close the carry out early because I don't like putting out I don't like putting out crap. And so I just rather start back over and refocus. And that's just the type of person I am. Anybody that know me, they know how I like my house. I like stuff clean. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I just, you know, God wants us to be clean people. And he wants us to, you know, we should always strive to be righteous regardless of if you believe in God or not. You know what I'm saying? You should always want to be clean. You should always want to give people the best of you. It's all about integrity. And so that's what I'm about. And I'm very, very humbled. And I told y'all that I would let y'all know some of the things that I'm going to give up on. And, you know, I'm working on, I've been watching a lot of health stuff. So I'm working on, you know, just eating healthy. Because as far as diet, you know, I think diet is you know, is the best way. It's probably the best way to lose weight or to get healthy more than just going to the gym. Yeah, going to the gym is definitely important, but I think diet is more important. So a lot of things that I'm taking in, I'm cutting out soda. My girl Ro told me to cut out soda. She said I'll feel a lot better. So I'm doing that. I'm going to start drinking some green tea. And also on a spiritual level, I think that one of the things I'm not doing this like every day. I don't think that I have a major problem with it, but pornography. Pornography is, you know, it's one of those things that I don't think is something that God looks looks upon as acceptable. I don't think it's acceptable in God's eyes. I think it's disgusting in his eyes. And I think that that's one thing that I do in my life, that I've watched in my life, and I think that that's something that I should let go, you know. And so on a spiritual note, that's what I'm doing. I'm letting go of pornography. I wanted to say I want to stop cussing, but I be in some situations where that one's gonna be hard. Me holding my tongue or me watching how I say things, well, what I say. Like, I've definitely gotten better on how I say things, but, you know, like sometimes, you know, the cussing, I might cuss and I don't feel bad about it. I just don't right now. And I know that I will be convicted later on. And so that's one thing that I need to work on is my tongue. And definitely the tongue is can be mightier than the sword, and you can hurt people with your tongue. Um, so it's going to be something that I'm working on, but I decided that I'm not going to say that that's something I'm going to, because I can see myself doing it and continue doing it and continue doing it. I just really need to feel convicted. So I picked those two things, soda and pornography. Those are two things that I'm letting go of this week. And I also want to, as this week go on, I want to let go of some meat and dairy and kind of adopt a vegan type diet. But I know that I'm gonna slip up, and I know I'm gonna, so that's gonna be something that I'm gonna develop into next week. And so yeah, so I have yet to hear anybody's, resolutions or things that people want to give up to make themselves or their life better. So I'm definitely anxious about hearing from at least one person. Be honest, you know what I'm saying? I believe in talking, and I believe in sharing my experiences, and I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed to say that I was a drug addict. I'm not ashamed to say that at some point I was addicted to pornography or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? We all got skeletons in our closet. I'm just not ashamed no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm too old to be trying to play around and act like I'm somebody that I'm not. I'm imperfect. I'm not perfect. And but I'm striving to be a better man and a better person. And if you out there striving to be a better person, a better lady, a better woman, a better man, you know what I'm saying? What better way than to build with each other? You know what I'm saying? We all need each other. That's what people is here on earth to do, is to build. And yeah, so definitely share this post, share this message to your friends. I need some more followers. I need some more viewers on my YouTube page. You know what I'm saying? So subscribe and share to your friends, and share this with your friends, because I'm always talking about stuff that's positive. And I know I'm not gonna have a whole bunch of people that's gonna subscribe, because everybody ain't ready for that. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, with social media and all this stuff, everybody on this, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to go get that bag. I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. But they don't know that these things, these material things, is gonna die with this world. And those aren't that's not important. What's important is what's here. It's the vessel. And so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make my vessel better. I'm trying to make my mind better. I'm trying to be better. And so I'm talking to people that's trying to be better. That's trying to do better. So yeah, definitely subscribe. Share with your friends. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what's on your mind. And let's build. I'll holler at y'all. Peace.